Chapter 5. Our state Kerala. Kerala is a state in South India on the Malabar coast. It was formed on 1st November 1956 following the state's Reorganization Act by combining Malayalam speaking regions. Spread over 38,863 kilometers. It is bordered by Karnataka to the north and northeast, Tamil Nadu to the east and south, and the Arabian Sea to the west. With 3 crore 33 lakh 87,677 inhabitants as per the 2011 census, Kerala is the 13th largest Indian state by population. It is divided into 14 districts with the capital being Thiruvananthapuram. Malayalam is the most widely spoken language and it is also the official language of the state. History. Large part of Kerala were not subject to direct British rule. Malabar was the district of Madras Presidency under direct British rule, but Thiruvidampur and Kochi regions were autonomous kingdoms ruled by Maharajas during the period of the British rule in India, and they were known for their progressive attitude which resulted in various welfare reforms, particularly in the areas of education and healthcare. Kerala was the place in India where European colonization first started. The Portuguese were the first to discover a direct sea route between Lisbon and Kozhikode in Kerala, and this marked the beginning of European colonization in the country. Soon the Dutch, French, Italians, and British were all lured by the wealth of spices and silk and came with the intention of forming colonies. The defeat of the Dutch by the Travancore army at the Battle of Colachil and the decline of Portuguese empire and French problems in Europe resulted in the British gaining the full influence in country and the annexation of the Malabar region into the British Madras Presidency. However, the kingdoms of Cochin and Travancore remained independent with little interference from the British, and they were staunch allies. After the independence of India, the kingdoms of Travancore and Cochin chose to accede into the Indian Union and were later merged into a single state of Travancore, Cochin. With the linguistic reorganization of states, the Malayalam speaking regions of Malabar and Travancore Cochin were integrated into the state of Kerala on November 1st, 1956. This realized a united Kerala. November 1st is celebrated as Kerala Piravi Day. Districts of Kerala: Alappuzha, Ernakulam, Idukki, Kannur, Kasaragod, Kollam, Kottayam, Kozhikode, Malappuram, Palakkad, Pathanamthitta, Thiruvananthapuram, Thrissur, Wayanad. Kochi, Thiruvananthapuram, Kozhikode, Kollam, Thrissur and Kannur cities are municipal corporation. Climate: Kerala, being very close to equator, has a tropical climate. Kerala experiences heavy rains almost throughout the year and is one of the wettest areas on the earth. Kerala has 3 distinct seasons. Summer lasts from mid-February to mid-May. The tropical sun is really hot and temperatures can go up to 35 degrees Celsius in the afternoons. The monsoon is in place from mid-May until early September. The northeast monsoon winds bring heavy showers. Mid-October to early February can be termed a mild winter in the hilly areas, which can get cool and misty. The weather, however, remains hot and tropical on lower ground. Heavy rains occur from the last week of September until early November due to the retreat of the southeast monsoon. Culture: unique to Kerala, the Malayali culture is derived from ancient Tamil Dravidian practices combined with Arya Indian culture with influences from China, Japan, Arab countries, Portugal, Holland, and even from the British. There are a lot of Tamil Sanskrit elements, resulting in many unique practices and customs. Each community in Kerala has its own unique Malayali culture, which will not be found anywhere outside Kerala. The Buddhist influence brought Ayurveda into prominent position as well as Kalaripayattu. Art forms of Kerala. Kathakali. Kerala's celebrated classical ballet with use of large costumes and elaborate makeup. It is a dance drama noted for a wide range of characters, each character with special kinds of costumes and makeup with special movements. Mohiniyattam. This classical art form of Kerala is a subtle and graceful dance performed by women in traditional costume. Most of the themes are poems. Kodiyattam, an ancient form of theatre with a legacy of more than 2000 years. Theyyam. This is a ritualistic rite performed in the temples of Malabar. It is an ancient tradition whereby worship takes the form of performance rather than formal worship. Chavittu Nadakam. This is a highly colorful Christian classical art form. This art form highly resembles European opera. Chavittu Nadakam is believed to be originated during the 16th century AD. This form of play is prevalent among the Christian community in the districts of Alappuzha, Ernakulam, and Thrissur of Kerala. Margam Kali. This is one of the ancient group dance of Kerala. The Margam Kali is ritual folk dance in which 12 people dance around a traditional oil lamp. They represent the 12 apostles of Christ himself is represented by the lamp. Ottantullal. This is another dance art form in Kerala. It was created by Kunjan Nambiar, one amongst the three celebrated ancient poets in Malayalam, in the 18th century, said to be based on the classical principles of Natya Shastra, a treatise on art originating in the 2nd century BC. It usually is a poetic rendition on some social subject accompanied by a mridangam, a barrel-shaped double-headed drum, or an ideka, drum and cymbal. Important places: Thiruvananthapuram, Trivandrum, the capital city housing the political administration famous for its beaches, historical monuments and parks. The city is also famous for its temples, educational institutions surrounded by backwaters and lakes. Cochin. Kochi is a major port city and the largest urban agglomeration with unlimited shopping options. Kochi is the economic capital of Kerala. Kochi is very well connected with other cities of India, known as Queen of the Arabian Sea. The city's heritage quarter, Fort Kochi, is one of the most sought after destinations in Kerala. Alappuzha, Alapi. Alappuzha is popularly known as Venice of East due to its amazing network of canals, rivers, streams, lakes and backwaters, which doubles as both transport and leisure sports. The most sought destination for backwater tourism. Kannur, a historical town famous for its strong heritage, martial arts, Kalaripayattu, temple art, Theyyam, political movements, forts, beaches, and spices coffee growing hills. Kottayam, known for its latex, literacy, and letters, and as major educational center, Munnar Hill Station is nearby. Kozhikode, Calicut, most prominent city of Malabar area where Vasco da Gama landed for the first time in India and one of the world's oldest thriving trade centers. A very clean city known for its friendly inhabitants and celebrated across the world in form of its vast array of cuisines. Palakkad, gateway to Kerala by land through the Palghat Pass in Western Ghats. Known for its paddy fields, hills, traditional homes, cuisines, and composite culture. Tipu Fort, Malambura Gardens, Silent Valley National Park are nearby. Trichur, the cultural capital of Kerala and also famous for jewelry shops and silk sarees. Temple festivals with caparisoned elephants like Trishur Puram, Adirapalli Falls, Guruvayur Temple are nearby. Other destinations: Bekal Fort, a massive coastal Portuguese fort in North Kerala. Kerala backwaters. Must visit Ashtamudi Lake, Kollam, stretching across south central Kerala. Kovalam Beach, world famous beach near Trivandrum. Kumaragam, backwater near Kottayam. Munnar, unspoiled hill station in tea growing hills and misty mountains. Silent Valley National Park, rainforest with several endangered protected species. Tekadi, Periyar Tiger Reserve and Elephant Forest.